All right, so we're gonna have a little fun. We'll have a little fun. All right, so we're gonna teach Ranger to roll over, right? Remember, in dog training, less is always more. So for me, saying roll over takes a long time, right? So I'm not gonna say roll over. My command is roll, but in the beginning of teaching anything, I don't say anything. I just focus on the timing of the reward and basically just, how they're engaging so I can learn how to manipulate, what I need to manipulate. But for me, being able to roll over for a dog is more than just a cute trick. I think body awareness in dogs is vital, especially, if you're trying to do confidence building or something like that. Like, you can see that it's obviously an uncomfortable movement. With the rollover thing, I'm not going to do anything special. I'm just going to basically be more consistent than he is. So he's consistently moving, trying to get away, get up, make himself comfortable, so on. He wants these treats I got, so I'm just going to consistently do this either way, over and over and over again, until he gives me something. And typically, it takes a little while because, again, it's like a foreign movement. You got to have pretty good confidence to do such a foreign movement, to be able to just roll your body over, make yourself completely vulnerable, right? So we'll have to work on that. I'm just going to be more consistent than he's going to be. And again, I'm going to do it both ways, and I'm going to mark little things for the bigger picture, right? So I'm going to take small victories in order to get that big victory, right? And what that means is, so when he lays down, I'll mark that just to mark it, just to show him, that's kind of where I want him. He knows how to lay down, so it's not anything crazy. I could tell him to down if I needed to, but like right here, if he rolls on his side, if he goes to his side, then I'll mark that, right? But he's not trying to do that because, again, this is just it's a little weird movement, right? I need him to, there we go. I need him to turn that body just a little bit. Can't get him on his side, all right? So then I'll try the other side. He seems a little more comfortable going this way. If he goes on his side, then I'll mark it. But it doesn't seem like he's having it too much. Alexa, Ned song. All right, and again, there's nothing that I'm gonna do special. So this video, it could take 30 minutes. It could take 5 minutes. I'm just gonna wait on him. Once he does it once, I'm gonna throw a little party for him, right? And then he's gonna be more willing to do it again. He'll still probably be a little uncomfortable, but he'll be more willing because he did it once and nothing bad happened, right? Only something good. Good boy. Okay. If you have a dog that's real hands-on, meaning they keep trying to paw the treats out of your hand, don't do what I did. Don't drop a treat and reward that behavior, because now that's all he's going to want to do, right? Once it works once, then it's going to be a little harder for them to not think that that's how they get the treats, right? Good boy. The only reason I'm not going to tell him down, by the way, even though he knows it, is because, good, so I'm going to reward that. Boom. And then I'll toss one out. We'll start over, and we'll just work on that. But the reason I'm not going to tell him to down is because he keeps adjusting himself, and I don't want him to think that when he's in a down position that he can just keep getting up and keep moving around and doing this right here, because then that's going to set us back in training and we're creating bad habits, right? Good boy. So he's a lot more comfortable going to his right. Good. And we'll mark that. And we'll do it again. And we'll bring him back and we'll do it again. Good. And then we'll toss one out and start from scratch. Good. We'll mark the down. Let him know that's where we want him. All right. And we'll just work from the left. Boom. All right. So now you can see. Good boy. Good boy. Right. So the reason he did that is because I was marking him being on the side. Right. So he got comfortable being on his side, which is what we want. And the time of the marker is important. I'm marking exactly what I want him to do. Right. And then now it's just a manipulation game, right? So I get him there, and since he's already comfortable being there, then you can see that he's now working, and he's just rotating, trying to get the treat. So now it allows me to be able to maneuver him a little more than I already was, right? So right now he's fighting it again, so we'll start over. No big deal. I don't want to force him to do it. I want him to do it on his own time, right? Good. But you can see how even now his leg is starting to come up. So even if he rolls, good boy. He's accepting it, right? Because earlier on his side, he lays on his side and he's trying to fight to sit back upright, right? Because it's uncomfortable, it's a little foreign. But since I'm getting him comfortable and I'm rewarding him being on his side, now he's getting comfortable and he's just accepting it. So now whenever he rolls onto his side, his leg jumps up, right? And you'll see him do it right here when I get him on the side. His leg jumps up. He's just going to his back, right? That's called, yes, I'll go boy, clear communication. He understands what this marker is. If I were to use yes, it would be the same thing. He knows what yes means as well. But the timing of the marker and then followed by the reward, very important. It goes a long way. And I'm going to do it a couple more times until he's doing it smooth. Yes, yo, good boy. And then soon it'll go to just a guide. I would just do this with my hand and he would just know to roll. And then after he's doing it consistently by himself, then that's when I'll just say the command and I'll add that in there as well. And then it will just become a verbal command instead of a lowering command, right? Boom. So he's comfortable. You see that leg hike up right there? He's accepting being like that. And it's not that I'm forcing him. I've just got him comfortable, right? Good boy. Yes, oh, good boy. Good. So again, I'm not doing anything special. I'm just taking what he's giving me. Yes, good boy. And I'm going to take the small victories. So that first initial, mark when they're down, let them know that position right there is where you want them to be. So now I don't have to tell him to down because he's knowing that something is going to come out of this position. So now when I go here, boom, I'll mark him going to his side, right? Boom, mark him going to his side. And at first he was uncomfortable. Now he's accepting of it, right? And then we'll go from the side, maybe to the back, something like that. Yes, a good boy. Let them finish it themselves, whatever. He is scratching me so hard. But yeah, we're gonna take our small victories and we're gonna work off of that, right? And then after he gets comfortable doing it, good boy. Then we'll only reward the actual roll itself. We're not gonna do the small victories anymore. Now we're gonna take the big ones. Yes, a good boy. And it's gonna be smooth. And this is our first time doing it. It may not look like it because he picked it up pretty quick, but this is, yeah, so good. This is only our first time doing this. So small victories lead to bigger victories. Have fun with it. Don't force them to do anything. Let them think about it. Let them get comfortable. Yes, good job, big boy. That's so good. Good boy. And you always want to praise. Like I said earlier, throw a small party, right? Good. So we want him in a down. Yes, good boy. And again, this is really good for confidence building, just the awareness of their whole body. So I taught him rear end awareness, so he's aware that he has his back legs work. That's going to help him if he's struggling with jumping and things like that. That will help him to know that he also has those. He doesn't just have to rely on these front ones that get the most attention. You know what I'm saying? And then once you add in things like this, yes, good boy, then it just takes it to the next level because now they're walking around with the full mindset of who they are. They have full control over their body. You know what I'm saying? And not just this front half right here. Yes, good boy. Oh, you got to finish that. Yeah, there you go. Good boy. So yeah, that's how you teach a dog how to roll right there. Quick little video. Something, good boy. Something cute for your dogs to do. Yeah, have fun.